Oh, Chopin. Hey, Lo-Fi Bunny. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's talk to Upert.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Alright. I've updated my journal. Oh, and we got a fourth point, too. So we're really just kind of sitting on these. I'll definitely want to upgrade, like, Pieman or whatever. Adds a dimension to deed, adrenaline rush, increase inflicted damage. Could be pretty good. We're pretty close. I mean, we're really stacking up points here. Maybe that isn't Balberith. Interesting. Before we open the phone call, yeah, we want to look around here and... Do you know the secret to time travel? It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Ligia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Damn.
Master Wiktor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Ask for something stronger. What?
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
You already said that.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it. But she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney.
Rebel.
She takes after her father, no question about it.
And so, the great Wiktor Szulski is dead, crushed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death, sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
That won't take long. So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with thaumaturgy?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
All right.
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
All right, so some things, there was a small state change. Do we want to go down? Let's go to the basement real quick and make sure there's no more wine. Nope. Okay. And I just didn't want to miss any more of those cool drawings. I like those drawings a lot. Ooh.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
Damn, her outfit.
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century.
Yeah.
It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dunked my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
Refuse, you don't want this.
No, you deserve it all. This house and everything else. The only thing I want for myself is the Black Grimoire.
Do you want to talk about this? You weren't expecting to get it, were you?
I wasn't counting on anything. I didn't believe I was worthy in his eyes. Father did the right thing leaving most of it to you. You suited to it. Me? I'd have us ruined in no time flat.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm a better fit, though, without a doubt. I mean, no offense, Wiktor.
None taken.
I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
I'll get going.
Again, transitions happen way too quickly. Don't know what that's about.
Where's Grażyna when I need her?
Ooh, phone hadn't loaded in.
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Wiktor? Wiktor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Wiktor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
How did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Wiktor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes, 7 Powiśle Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powiśle.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
I love this. I love this characterization of Rasputin. That's absolutely bananas. That's funny. That's good stuff. Okay, and so now we have Father's Trace. Ritual mask. The demonic countenance is closed in the hope that clung to it first, and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seems that father had plans for Shurala, which he eventually managed to fulfill. A wooden mask representing a salutor named Shurala. The Black Grimoire. Daddy's beloved magic book. I didn't expect to inherit anything, least of all his Black Grimoire. Too bad it went missing, honestly. Was I worthy, or was it a joke? Let the prodigal son go looking under the pavement while the book is at the Warsaw Charity Society. Shurala. A deceitful forest specter from Tatar legends. She leads people astray by taking various shapes. She also has a rather twisted sense of humor. Could it be that father was hunting this salutor? Alright. Alexander Voronin. Uncle Sasha is our mother Nadia's brother. Okay, so not husband, brother. Always kind and good-natured. He watched us grow up. I'm not very close with his son Petya, even though we are of similar age. Despite my parents' divorce, uncle and father remained friends. Yet I can feel that uncle resented Stanislav for a little for what he did to me 15 years ago. Petya Voronin. My cousin Petya has changed a lot. Perhaps we all have. He's no longer the skinny kid with scraped knees. We've never been close, despite being of similar age, maybe because of our differing personalities. That is usually the case why people are not friends. They're different personalities. The good soul of the Szulski household. When we were kids, she would patch our threadbare clothes and bandage our bruised elbows. She was closer to us than our own mother. It's nice to see her in good health. Mordecai Hyatt. I met Mordecai Hyatt at the funeral. He introduced himself as an acquaintance of the deceased. He asked me a number of odd questions and was keenly interested in the way father died. Ivan Konechkin. At my father's funeral, I was startled by a certain Ivan Konechkin. He mentioned that he had known my father and that he knew all about him. Northern Shrodmieche. Elegant squares and plazas are frequented during the day by distinguished saunterers, police patrols, and highbrows hastening to their offices. I know every corner here, every street, my old stomping ground. Our house is in a block of buildings, just next to Green Square. When I was a child, I loved to wander through the alleys, looking for the hidden thoughts or emotions left by the oblivious passers-by. I felt like I was on a hunt then. Powisle. If time is humankind's most valuable currency, those here are bankrupt. In marble mausoleums bedeckled. That was a silly way of saying that. Bedecked in bespoke sculptures, with inscriptions composed by poets, and a continuous supply of sumptuous wreaths. Still, they have nicks in their non-material accounts. Candles gutter out slowly, and sometimes someone throws fresh flowers as if in mockery. A bleak temple in honor of form without content. There used to be an idyllic garden here established by Princess Czartoryska. Wow, I have no idea how to pronounce that. With noblewomen dancing in Greek dresses. Now there's no laughter echoing among the ancient trees, only weeping. I have the impression that the story of Powisle is a metaphor for the history of Warsaw. My family's mausoleum is here too. My father rests here like his father before him. I don't think I will follow their lead. Our house. Home. There was a time when I wouldn't question that word. Home was here where my mother, father, and sister were. But now, I don't feel at home here. Everything looks the same. I know these paintings. I recognize the faces in the portraits, the wallpaper patterns, and yet, everything is different. Draped in absence, void, memories of the past. I will never see my mother fixing her hair at the dressing table. No one is browsing old books in father's study. And in the hallways, There are only the spirits of the carefree children who now try to find themselves in a new reality. The human heart is worth more than all the riches of the material world. Tonight. SR. So I must have missed back in the village. I must have missed places where the sparkles were glowing, because if you look on the map, there's sparklies here, and there were things to examine. So I wonder what I missed. Grains of desert sands from Father's trip to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what was hidden behind the veil of reality. Books in hard leather bindings with many bookmarks. Father would pore over the yellowed pages again and again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract meanings from them. He repeated the words about dedication and the necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? How moody. Alright, I'm not seeing any other traces around, which is my concern. Oh, there's some up there. Okay. Collection of books on the occult. Titles include Pseudomonarchia, Demonium, Lemegeton, and Picatrix. I've heard of this one, but I don't remember what it is. The grimoires of historical occultists brim with the paternal inquisitiveness. The worn pages full of annotations in the margins bear the marks of frequent reading. His heart beating with excitement, Father explored mysteries of demonology, thus expanding his horizons. Father's search. Father's thoughts were recently occupied with a search for knowledge that bordered on the obsessive. This is related to something much more than his usual curiosity about the world, which I remember him for. He was looking for something, hunting for salutors, exploring the mysteries of everything related to thaumaturgy. The only thing I still don't know is where it led him. All right, and we've dismissed all the sparkles. So there must have been... I'm understanding the game's like UI and like what it's telling me a little bit better now.
Liga?
Yes?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Svetlana Rumyantseva. That's hard to say.
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
Okay.
She
I know what
might
that
know
is.
something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
Wow. So many words there that she pronounced so profoundly strangely.
What's a soiree?
How long did you say you lived with Mother in Paris? Just a party, if you like. Do you know what that is?
Very funny.
We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head and face.
I'm so excited. We get to do customization. Yay! That's very fun. Yes. We are thrilled. All right, we're gonna visit Rasputin. Oh. We have side quests. The availability of this quest is limited. All right, we gotta go do this then. Powisle? Piles of garbage including human waste. Fallen women tempt passers-by with their well-worn bodies and windows are patched with rags. Or Powisle, maybe? Unpronounceable says Toaster just ignores the shade she has thrown at him. No, he deserves it. Wiktor Stinky. He needs to go get better clothes. He's dressed like a bum right now. Place of respite. Are those the little drawings? Is that what those are? Marana. She's cool looking.
Morana. Hello. Let's see what brought you here. I felt something. Where is...
Vision on the bank. On one of the river banks in Powisle, I saw a ghastly woman in a soaked slip standing up to her ankles in water, Marana. The gaze of the goddess of death and new beginnings made my blood freeze. I want to know more about her. Snuffed candles. The incinerated wicks have been lit recently in someone's memory. Feelings carrying despondency and doubts about the sense of paying tribute to the dead float in the air along with a thread of smoke. There is no mourning here, just pure resignation. There's more stuff over here, maybe. This is a crime scene. Easel. The unfinished painting seems to depict a body lying on a riverbank. Rust-colored splashes and sharp outlines convey the idea that determined every brushstroke. Human life is worth as much as the words of a poet written in sand. Hi, Ren. Also, hello, Apollo. I forgot to say hi. Welcome. Let's see. Before we do anything, I want to... We'll go talk to the loan shark. What is this? Place of respite. Oh, never mind. We don't... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Let's wait.
Let's not. Talk to Uper.
So... Did you miss the city? Me neither.
I don't want to change the time because I don't want to progress things, but I would like to, because this is a timer, so I don't want to miss the chance to do this if that's like a mechanic. Receipt. Sanitas Drugstore, August 12th or December 8th, I don't know, 1905. Storage of pharmacy materials and trade of household goods and novelties. My guess is that Poland gets snow, so this is August, not December. I certify that Roch Szulski purchased household ice maker, annual subscription for ice, 2 kilograms per month, sterilized gauze, 20 pieces, in which he paid in full, Jan Rostoki. Receipt for the purchase of goods bearing the drugstore stamp. Roch Szulski often uses ice and bandages. Is he a boxer? I don't know if that's a good thought. What did this say? She said something about Mr. Nijits's, right? Wasn't that a name that was mentioned to us earlier? She's not gonna bark. God damn it. Watchman's report. Police station for Warsaw Śródmieście. 9/3/1905, so maybe September 3rd. I am reporting on the suspicious behavior of 2 brothers living at number 2. The Szulski brothers, Vaclav and Roch, often return home long after the gates have been closed by jumping over the wall. They come back at different times, so before I can catch them in the act, they're already in their apartment and claim to have been asleep the whole time. While Vaclav, the dark L is hard for me to pronounce. Vaclav? Yeah, Vaclav. Smiles mockingly and winks at me with those red eyes of his. Maurizi. This phoneme here, this syllable, these syllables here are hard to pronounce. A denunciation of the residents of the tenement house written sloppily on cheap paper. Apparently the Szulski brothers often return to their apartment at night.
I haven't been here in a while. What do you want to tell me, friend?
We will go there in a minute. But first... visions. When an area is enveloped in red fog, it's a sign that the Uper wants to show you something. Go where the fog is thinner, stay away from the places where it gets thick, and remember that Uper doesn't like being ignored. If you go into the fog, the vision will disappear. Okay. Okay, so don't...
I'll be first. You'll see.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
Okay. This way.
That kid. It's me. My mother thought I'd lost my mind. So did Liga, I guess. And that, as we know, didn't happen until much later. I didn't remember that Powisle was there too. He must have been. After all, he'd laughed at me later for wetting my pants. It was my birthday. Was it then that you chose me?
Alright, so that was a memory of our first time meeting Uper, I think. The game is stuttering. It's not the stream. Oh. Gotta get pushed up through the ground, I guess. Definitely grab this. Lost list of chores. Buy. Workwear, sweatshirt, daily courier, lamp oil, tobacco. Take the clothes to the laundry. Pick up the parcel from Miss Marluska. Bring the inkwell. It's in the third drawer from the top of the white cupboard. We're getting a lot of level ups. Where are we going? Why is it not, like, showing me? Guess it's just to try and get me not to look at the map marker, but I'm really directionally bad, especially from this camera angle. Ooh, hold on. There's something over here. Police report, Shrodmichi District. At 11 p.m. I started my rounds from the Gribozhka Street. Gribozhka Street was unlocked, and I informed the caretaker at midnight that the intersection of Kroluvska and Mardzalkowska streets, I saw a group of Romani who were fixing to pitch a tent near the square. I ordered them to leave. They headed in the direction of Powisle. I continued my rounds without incident. Michal Gorskowski. I have received a quest. Oh my god. There are so many limited quests to do now. I don't want to find out what Uber wants. Can I switch my... Oh, secret fighting ring. Take around Powisle in search of clues. I knew that for a fact. I knew that it was a fighting ring based on bandages and, Ooh, mysterious. 2 ways to go. How very exciting. Madame Lulu, a tarot master of global renown, receives customers at midnight in the inn under the Pheasant located at 8 Bravorna Street. Small printout with an illustration depicting a woman in a Romani outfit. Madame Lulu receives customers at the Under the Pheasant Inn. Josefa Nowinska's funeral parlor in Warsaw, 16 Targowa Street, offers first-rate decorations and equipment. It arranges funerals ranging from the humble to the most extravagant. Very low prices. How affordable. Okay. Up here. Dear Ignazi, I am tremendously grateful for the favor. Without your help, poor Antosh would have been lost. You may ask what prompted him to take such a desperate step. Well, it started with a night of heavy drinking and a visit to a tarot reader. All at the behest of that old madman Kazimierz. It's unheard of, or Kazimierz. Madame Lulu looked into the cards, predicted an imminent trip for Kazimierz, and a few days later receives a call to join his father, who was urgent need of him in London. For Antosh, Madame Lulu's prediction was that if he put all his eggs in one basket, he would lose his family fortune. The wretched boy panicked, convinced that the madam had another correct prediction. By the way, I heard that our tarot reader will soon come to Warsaw and will be staying there for a month. You have the opportunity to test her effectiveness yourself. I wish you continued good health and hope to see you soon.
Secrets. Not on my watch.
Pages written on expensive paper hidden in a torn envelope. The letter's contents suggest that the tarot reader, Madame Lulu, accurately predicts the future. Go to a tarot reading at night at 8 Bravarna Street. I do want to go in the brothel just to check it out. Imagine just banging right there while people are just walking around. Could you believe? A brothel is like a place where you pay to go to a room party. That's wild. Alright, let's go. Ooh, weird. What was going on? It was getting stuck on the floor. Alright. Let's change our next thing. Secret fighting ring. Search around for more clues. We can make something happen, I'm sure. Over here. Ooh. Drinking spirits causes death. Vodka causes poverty. Prostitution spreads venereal diseases. Choose health. Use soap. Big Soap is out here to clean up the streets. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Oh, we've already read that one. It says strike. A call to strike. No particles. Just looked like it for a second. What is this? The madam looked at the cards and her eyes widened in astonishment. Your fate is still uncertain. It's ruled by forces that are beyond our ken. The ending to this story has not yet been decided. She whispered, trembling. Nothing new there. It's talking about us. We're the player. We're the forces beyond ken. We determine the ending with our choices. Oh no! It's daytime. Pawn shop. Pawn loans. Pledge anything. Open from dawn till dusk. I didn't really expect this game to have an actual day-night cycle.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a lone shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck. And so, life goes on here in Powisle.
Powisle, okay.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we got a little bit more information there. That's good. I don't think there's anything in this actual shop to interact with, though. And I pronounced Powisle correct. Interesting. Good for me. Pharmacy gauze package. Hygroscopic gauze sterilized. Adrenaline pulses through his veins, drowning out the concern about his brother. Blood mixes with the dust on his skin and clots at the touch of ice. Firm pressure on the wound is like reassurance that he is right there. When they are together, no one can beat them. Today they will claim another victory and reap its rewards. It's gotta be right around here somewhere, right? Oh yeah. Witnesses wanted. Anyone who provides information about the place and promoters of illegal fistfights in our city. Assists in the capture of the brothers known as Soup and Red-Eyed Vaclav. Will be paid a reward of 50 rubles. You can come forward to any Warsaw police station.
There we have it.
Announcement with passages written in red font. The police are clearly desperate. They are looking for the promoters of illegal fights and the fighters who take part in them. Especially the brothers known by the nicknames Soup and Red-Eyed Vaclav. Illegal night fights taking place at 5 Biało Skrobnica Street attract all manner from face-punching enthusiasts. The intention from the police. However, the brothers remain elusive. I fix stocking, 64 Spolna Street, apartment 26. Alright, so those are things to do at night. The Moonshine Bar.
You're not from around here, I can see.
We're gonna get in a fight?
Hello. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
I got it. I'll see myself out.
Are you wearing too nice clothes? Interesting. We have 7 points to spend. But at the same time, I've been able to get all the clues I want, and I'm focused more on the clues than I am the abilities, so I want to hold on to them until we get more of our stuff. Okay. What does Uber want? It's just bringing me somewhere. It wants me... Oh, okay, it wants me to go somewhere else. Let's deal with that in a minute. Alright, and this should take me at least somewhere around here to find the flaw. Seek the flaw. Sometimes it's good to obscure your view with a cloud of smoke. There's nothing worth looking at here anyway. Pretty good stuff. Pretty cool. There's stuff over here. So there is someone here who has a flaw that we gotta figure out. If I can recruit Murano right now, that would be very great because it would unlock progression of yet another ability, so.
Move a little to the left, will you? You are blocking my view.
What are you doing here? Drawing an illustration for a newspaper?
For myself, as a local artist. I'm Cayetan.
Do you specialize in still life?
Yes, you might say that. Here in Powisle, nothing interesting's ever happened. But there you go. Murders with an artistic twist. Very inspiring material.
Corpse painter. A nice but slightly odd person. He seems completely indifferent to the things that preoccupy ordinary people. The only thing that excites him is painting murder victims.
Powisle doesn't seem like a pleasant place to live.
Is life itself pleasant? I don't think so. Even those mutilated bodies, they have no eyes. As if the murderer tried to say there's nothing to see here.
So you're saying that nothing matters?
Exactly. Once, misfortune brought me to this river. I wanted to end my life. But the river wouldn't have me and threw me back on the bank. I decided to stay around.
That's interesting. Cayetan told me quite bluntly that he tried to take his own life once by plunging into the river, but it wouldn't have him.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say the dead deserve respect.
I'm saying that both life and death are meaningless. You are blocking my view.
I'll go now.
I'm just checking around, making sure there's no other clues over here. I don't want to miss any scrimblies. The fuck does Sergeant Vior get here?
Please, step back. This is a crime scene.
I can see that. Am I wrong? Or does the deceased have no eyes?
Yeah, no eyes, all right. And why would there be? He's the fisherman's sixth victim.
Hey, Rogulski, cut the chit-chat. And you, 3 steps back. Go on!
Powisle is haunted by the fisherman, a killer who abandons his victims on the riverbank, gutted like fish.
Is the fisherman some local criminal?
Get out of here while I'm still asking nicely.
Easy, I'm going now. I don't want to bother you.
Just what I need. A fucking throng of onlookers.
Huh. How does this work? Follow his thoughts? I mean, there's got to be more clues around if that red thing is still up, so there's definitely something we missed, or something more to talk about there. A battered and neglected instrument, but still able to produce a sweet melody. Very cool. Cool instrument. Ooh. A crumpled telegram. In relation to the situation in Powisle, stop. I demand immediate progress. Stop. Otherwise, you will be demoted and dismissed from the case. Stop. Colonel Sergei Budyatov. Okay. An urgent notice. Lines on the crumpled paper reflect the scars on a cowering, nervous heart. Panic prompts one to take matters into one's own hands. This small ball of paper weighs more than Sisyphus's boulder, and the world is closing in around Pelavin in a claustrophobic dance.
Nice rocks. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
You'd better not get in my way when I'm working.
And what does a whelp like you double in?
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Powisle for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
His own.
All right, persona battle. Let's go. What do I want right now? I can afford this. This should be enough. Puny thrust. No. Old wound. And then... There we go. So set him up to be hurting, and then punch him. Trade disabled. Knock him off the timeline. Oh, that still hit me, damn. Oh, they both got me. Okay. What is this? Reaction. Inflicts damage. Let's do this. It's fine, I'll get all that health back, I think. Yep. Okay. I like this battle theme. Alright, my focus was taken down. Restore 7 health points every round. Okay, so we definitely want him to be old wounded. What is this one? This is him. Let's punch him. This one is going to... just regular heal attack. There we go. Oh, that did not kill him. God damn. You gotta die, dude. We did really poorly this fight. We're not doing a good job of this. Yeah, oh my god. Taking so much damage. Oh my god, how is he not dead yet? There we go, finally. Okay, broke his action. Alright, I should be able to keep up on this. Oh no, our first death. Oh, I was bleeding, that's why. Okay. Let's try this again. Interesting. Okay, so combat's kind of hard. It's good to know. We got our first death. Let's see what we can do. Definitely going to develop that. Adrenaline rush. Restore 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. We're going to develop that just to have it. I'm not going to waste the rest of my skill points. And then here. Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect efficiency. Makes every attack on the enemy deal perfect damage. Okay. Alright. What are we going to do? Reduces damage, attack with Uper to disable. Oh, okay. He gets there, and then I gotta take this guy out again. So we're gonna do exactly what we did last time and old wound him. And this is gonna put upkeep healing on us and start damaging him. And then for this one, I'm also going to do... Yes, do this. Okay. So that will heal me. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Now, defensive switch. Let's just old wound. No. We will do... We're gonna old wound him again. And then Uper is gonna attack him one more time. Let's see if we can get some healing up. Oof. And now agony. I guess I should have infected him. Okay, I understand now. I just wanted to... Oh, but it got him anyway. Okay, cool. So now I can heal at least 12 points turn just using that. And then what we have to do is... and then we're going to go over here. And we're going to reduce his focus. And just break him. It's fine. And it's going to clear us of our status so we don't just fucking die. And now for him... Sure, well, reaction, and then, eerie intoxication. Alright, so he tried to heal himself. Old wound. Got our health back. And then every single time we use that, we can use the next one to heal ourselves. Yep. And then Uper will do this, and we should be able to take him out now. Come on, try me, dude. Oh god, I'm so low on focus. Good. Okay, now we're dealing with the big leagues. And this should heal us. We got him. The combat in this is surprisingly fun. I dig this. Give us 2 health back. And now I should get the ability... Oh, god damn. I should get the ability to agony. And then heal one more time. Oh god, that only gave me 1 health back. Okay. Cool, we got him. Ooh. That was close. Alright, so there's gotta be stuff we're missing over by the crime scene. We're gonna have to talk to the police officer again, I think, as well. Let's work our way back over there. What is... So this is telling us that there's stuff. There should be sparklies somewhere. The question is, where are they? We gotta spread our sparkle juice or our pixie dust everywhere. Come on, reveal it. Where are the cops?
Is the painting finished?
Nope. The police took the body before I could finish. But I'm sure something new will appear soon.
What exactly do you paint?
Dead bodies.
Someone might say the dead deserve
You already heard this?
I'm saying you're...
Okay. Did I miss my chance or something? God damn. The police wanted a break in this case. Because we're like yet again at a point that feels like we're missing something, but it's not. It doesn't seem like there's much revealed to us that we can interact with at all. There's got to be something, right?
Any fish biting?
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
My name is Wiktor. I only wanted to ask what was going on here.
With those damn police?
They are trying to catch the fisherman, and the fisherman is doing his bit.
Is it bad that they're doing the job?
And what for? Did anybody call them? Anybody complain?
What, do you think murder doesn't bother anyone?
Like there are never any murders in Powisle. Big deal.
The river giveth and the river taketh away.
We'll do fine. We don't need the police here.
Who's the fisherman?
The one who left the body on the beach. Stark naked, with pebbles in place of eyes, and a hook stuck in the roof of the mouth.
Like a fish. That's what he always does.
The police call him a serial killer. A dozen people he's snuffed out like that already. The son of a gun.
You sound like it doesn't bother you too much.
And what should it bother me for? If he kills, he kills. We're not to judge if that's good or bad.
The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
Huh.
Yep.
And they can't catch the fisherman even though he continues to kill. Is that right?
He's smart, shrewd, not like those police fools. And everyone knows who he is.
Who is he?
How so?
Because you see that guy on the beach who set up his easels in the sand and is painting?
He's the fisherman.
He paints all those bodies. He's always around the new ones. They even raided that hovel of his. Right, Edek?
Yep.
Yep.
It does look suspicious.
Everyone says it's him. He's a weirdo, living like a hermit in that hovel. Nothing holds any value for him. So maybe he takes people's lives just for the hell of it.
Yep.
Alright. So, according to popular opinion, the peculiar artist named Kajetan is the fisherman. He's usually the first one on the scene of the crime.
And where is that hovel?
Go along the river and behind the workshop. Am I right, Edek?
Yep.
Yep. Artist lives in one of the hovels in southern Powisle next to a workshop by the river. They say the police recently paid him a visit.
Thank you, gentlemen. Happy fishing.
Yeah, right.
Alright. We have another lead. Very exciting. The river giveth and the river taketh away. That's what the people in Powisle say. Some of them have fallen into apathy while others act recklessly without caring that they might lose their life. It all looks like nihilistic tendencies. I suspect it is Marana's doing. Marana, or Marzana, for Slavs, she is the personification of both passing and rebirth, the Lady of New Beginnings. Svetlana Rumyantseva, The mysterious woman exchanging letters with my father was Svetlana Rumyantseva, a lady in waiting in the Tsar's court. Well situated, I don't think my sister's too keen on her. Kayetan, a nihilist painter, he despises life and is captivated by the image of sudden death. No wonder he's becoming the prime suspect in the fisherman case involving Powisle's local killer. Imperial Hotel. I remember that my mother and father were sometimes invited to parties at the Imperial. How excited my mother would get. It was all she would talk about for the next few days. How exquisite it was, how beautiful, how expensive. Nothing seems to have changed since then. You have to be an aristocrat or possess a fortune to rent a room here. Auntie Adzia's brothel. Colorful flowers and pots hung under windows. Wooden panels surround the gray plaster. A veranda that invites quiet contemplation. Auntie Adzia's house of pleasures tempts you to enter. Make yourself comfortable and forget about the hardships of everyday life. Inside is no less cozy. Couches and pillows call out to you to stretch your legs and sink into their soft embrace. The carelessly hung curtains are just waiting for someone to hide behind them to fulfill their desires. The old piano will eagerly accept any hand that wishes to play a cheerful tune. The brothel is a real jewel in Powisle's crown.